gentlemen, we will arrive at the Tadotsu terminal in a few minutes. Thank you.
This time, we will take a ride on the best sightseeing train in Japan's unexplored regions. Now we arrived in Tadotsu here in Shikoku, Japan. When I arrived at Tadotsu station, the train I'm going to introduce had already arrived. The name of this train is Shikoku Mannaka Sennen Monogatari. Mannaka means middle in Japanese. It is a sightseeing train that departs from Tadotsu station, passes through the middle of Shikoku, which is full of unexplored areas, and heads for a station called Onboard. Now, let's get on board. The exterior is stylish, wrapped like this. The inside of the train has a Japanese impression like this. In the old days in Shikoku, there was a culture called Yusan, where children took their lunch boxes and went for a picnic in the mountains. The theme of this train is to have adults enjoy the trip with a motif of such culture. The seats are already furnished with spoons and other eating utensils. The ceiling has a wooden lattice like a Japanese old house. Furthermore, it is mirrored, making the ceiling appear higher and more open than it actually is. One of the unique features of this train is the generous send-off by the locals. The train is even seen off by the train crews. This kind of send-off will be held at various places along the line in the future. Kotohira is famous as the nearest station to Mount Kompira, a major tourist attraction in Shikoku. Kompira is easy to climb, and the view from there is fantastic. At Kotohira station, there is a lounge exclusively for passengers of the Shikoku Mannaka Sennen Monogatari. Stops are slightly longer at this station, allowing passengers to take a break here. One of the selling points of this train is that you can taste sumptuous food on board. If you want to order food, you will need to pay an additional $50 to the train ticket price. Since I am a poor student, I did not order any food this time, but only drinks. We're getting deeper and deeper into the mountains. Then the train enters a long tunnel. Then the lights glitter and illuminate the interior of the train, making it very atmospheric. After passing through a long tunnel, the train stops at Tsubojiri station after seeing a small waterfall. This is Tsubojiri station. Tsubojiri station is known to Japanese railroad fans as an unexplored station and also as a switchback station. The train passed by that station once, then backs up and stops at the station. The track has a steep grade, and with the technology available at the time the line was built, it would be impossible to restart the train if it stops on a steep slope. Trains that do not stop at this station pass by the station at high speed without switchbacks. Tsubojiri Station is an explored station that is difficult to visit due to the small number of trains, but this train stops at the station for a little longer, allowing visitors to explore the area around the station. After driving for a while, the town comes into view. Compared to the unexplored scenery of the previous section, it is big city. The train will now cross the Yoshino River. This train will continue to run upstream along the Yoshino River. The train will stop briefly at a station called Awa Ikeda. We are greeted by railroad workers. Departing from Awa Ikeda is the last part of this sightseeing train. The train runs up the Yoshino River. The train slows down at these points so that passengers can enjoy the scenic valley scenery. In a normal train, the train would pass through these places at a relatively high speed, so there would be little time to enjoy the scenery. After running through the scenic area at a slow speed, the train arrived at the last stop, Oboke. Here, too, you will be welcomed by the local people. So this time, I rode the Shikoku Mannaka Sennen Monogatari, a sightseeing train that runs through the unexplored regions of Japan. And I found it to be a wonderful sightseeing train where you can receive a thick welcome and enjoy food and drinks while enjoying the scenery. I recommend taking this train when you visit Shikoku. That's all for the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.